your attention, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
They're here.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Can you dig it?
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Welcome to another episode of the Lunatic Raider Show right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all pulling up on this Thursday. You feel me? We got coaching news within the nation. We got the world's most dangerous chat. Hey, shout out to everybody out there pulling out, man. We're going to talk about it. Boy, there's a lot of connect the dots, and I didn't connect them. So with that being said, man, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Let me get into the content with y'all, man. Let me shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up with your loony one. You feel me? Yes, indeed, man. Who we got in the building, man? We got Robert Pena in the building. Oh shit. And he's setting it off. How he setting it off? He's setting it off like this.
Ready for this? We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
We got John Leon in the building, man. What the deal is, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well with you. Who else we got here? We got Raider B. Al in the building, man. Salute. Happy Thursday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Robert Pena, of course, the wild one. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see what else we got up in here, man. We got who we got in here, man. Let me see. I gotta scroll down, catch up. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Jack Gustaf in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Appreciate you for pulling up this afternoon. Nutty Raider Night in the building, man, with the flags. You already know, man. Salute. Hope all is well. We got James Farpo in the building. You already know what James Farpo coming with. He coming with that fully auto.
Ready for
yes,
this?
Indeed.
We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
That's Farpo, boy. He coming. Look, he filling up the chat. See, he active. Let me give him one more, man. I gotta give Farpo one more because he already with it.
We outside. This is my inside voice. Raiders!
And it's just like that.
It's just like that. And lo and behold, man, everybody in the building, everybody say what's good with our brother, man. D mother freaking fracking nice. Let's go.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice.
We in the building. Shout out to my guy, man, for hitting me with that 499 from behind. Hold on. Pause. Hey, y'all erase that from your eardrums, man. Hold on. I said 499 from behind. Oh no. 499 all in dimes. Fuck it. Let's go that route. You man, my guy, man. Just a salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Yes, indeed, man. We in the building. We're gonna have fun with it, man. It's a lot of interesting connections with this. Mike McCoy, if you guys don't know, has been hired as the Raiders' assistant head coach to Clint Kubiak. There's a whole history of the connections with Mike McCoy going back to Gary Kubiak with Denver back in 1995. I'm gonna lay up all the dominoes, and we're gonna let it just watch one by one go pop, 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 all the way to the end. But hella connection, hella family connection. How it's a trip. We're going to get into it, man. Just give me a minute, man. For real. Let me see. Let me see. Salty Springs in the building, man. Salute. Yeah, Raiders still lost. Yeah, so did everybody else that wasn't a Seacock. So you know what I mean? Hey, our coach won. Our coach won the Super Bowl. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You feel me? Shit, you can't tell us shit. You can't tell a Raider fan shit right now. And the Raiders lost a long time ago. It's February, bro. Are you still lingering on that loss? You know what I mean? Hey, the Patriots lost. The Bears lost. Who else lost? The Rams lost. Who else lost? All the Houston Texans lost. All them they lost to. Or the Chargers ain't never gonna win. They so. Oh my God, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's the incredible shrinking courage. SoCal Sal in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna connect the dots, man. Shannon Cameron in the building, man. Salute. Raiders for life. Fuck the rest. That's right. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Raider Nation for life. Fuck the rest. Bars. Yeah, we going platinum one day. Let me see what else we got up in here, man. Uncle. Oh shit, we got my uncle in the house. Ladad. Uncle Ladad for 08. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Thank you for pulling up. We're gonna talk about everything. Oh no, I gotta make sure I got everybody, man. Let me see. SoCal Sal. No, we ain't got Peaches. Peaches tripping. I'm in there. You know, you in the kitchen. That's where you at. Girl, make me some buttermilk biscuits with a side of jelly. Nah, Peaches in the building, man. Salute to my sidekick, my ride or die. Yes, indeed, man. She in there making cereal with water because we ran out of milk. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Let me go. That's what my dad used to do. My motherfucking pops was a nutso. That motherfucker, if there ain't no milk, shit, he pour a bowl of cereal with some fucking tap water. Boy, I know I tapped out on that one. I'm good, Dad. Hey, you all the frosted flakes is on you, homie. Hey, big homie, you got it. I'm gonna wait till lunch or dinner. That's what I'll do. Shout out to everybody we in the building. Robert Pena, SoCal Sal. Let me see. Come on, bruh. Trade him for more capital or see if they can add the D. No D. He said no Diddy. Hey, we talk about Max Crosby, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. I said the only trade Max Crosby if Max Crosby wants to leave. I got a break. And I told y'all, man. You know what? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna definitely talk about that too. Good. Hey, good convo. Good convo. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so if you guys don't know, the Raiders have hired Mike McCoy as the former head coach of the Chargers. Hired him as assistant head coach. Now, here's the crazy thing. So I go do my research, which every good content creator should do, so they know what the fuck they talking about. And it seems to me that back when Mike McCoy was a quarterback in 1995, he was on the Denver Broncos practice squad. Who was the offensive coordinator and quarterback coach then? Gary Kubiak, the father of Clint Kubiak. Now we see. Hold on, it's a big old thing. Let me show you. So Gary Kubiak was the OC and QB coach from 95 to 2002 for the Denver Broncos. Mike McCoy was a quarterback on the Denver Broncos in 1995 on the practice squad. Then from there, Kubiak, not Kubiak, but Mike McCoy, was the let me see how this shit went, man. It's crazy. So he was on the practice squad. Then in 2017 with the Denver Broncos, Mike McCoy was the offensive coordinator in 2017 with Clint Kubiak as the Denver Broncos offensive assistant to Mike McCoy. Now it goes full circle. Well, now Kubiak is the head coach of the Raiders, and now he's bringing Mike McCoy with him as assistant head coach. So connections do matter. So it starts with it's crazy. Clint's dad, Gary, was the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach for McCoy when McCoy was struggling quarterback, you know what I mean? His first year in the NFL ever in 95 was on the practice squad. Then McCoy turns around in 2017, he then becomes the offensive coordinator of the Denver Broncos, which at that time Clint Kubiak was the offensive assistant in that time frame. And now, full circle, Kubiak is now the head coach of the Raiders, bringing Mike McCoy in now with him as assistant head coach. Connections do matter. There's going to be more connections. Rob Leonard is expected to get an interview for the Raiders defensive coordinator job, as well as other candidates. A lot of Seattle names are being dropped. I don't know how that is. I heard the wide receiver coach with Seattle is another one that's named to follow. I ain't got his name right now. But I'll keep your ears open on Seattle's wide receiver coach coming to the Raiders as well, which also might entail a Shaheed signing as a free agent in free agency next month. So there's a lot of things that's starting to percolate like a pot of coffee. You know what I mean? But it's happening. It's happening. Now, let me bring this up. Let me see if I can find this. And I'm gonna show you. We're talking about Max Crosby and the potential of why not trading him to get draft picks if he does not want to be here. That's the only if that we're gonna ride with. If he wants to be traded, this is what the Raiders should do. I hear people talking about this all over. Let me get into my bag real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. Where is the file at? There we go. We go here. We need Raiders Allegiance. Raiders Allegiance, the Lunatic Raiders show. And we need episodes. 2026. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not that one. What's this at? It's not in that file. Hold on real quick, y'all. We're going to break down this Max Crosby and what if the Raiders do move on from him, what they should do. Max Crosby, where are you at? Player cards. No, it's not in that file. God dang it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on real quick. We're going to talk Max Crosby. For real, for real. Give me 1 moment. I got to find this card that I made that breaks down exactly what we should do. That's video. Damn. Where's that? Is this it right here? No, no, that was the breakdown of the potential free agents that can come here. Let's take it back a little further. God dang it, not that far. I had it, man. Is this it? Nope. All right, I don't have it. So here's what I say, and to me it pans out. If Max Crosby wants to be traded from the Raiders should entertain that and go look at a trade with Cleveland Browns. Now I know they say, well, Cleveland Browns, Max ain't gonna want to go there because they're not winning. We know that, but if you look at their whole division, there's a lot of head coaching turnover. And there's a team that has a great quarterback, but ain't doing shit with him. We just seen Seattle basically win the Super Bowl with defense. New England couldn't do shit. Now we know the offense went down and what they did, kicked 4 or 5 field goals for Seattle, but the defense that Seattle was hitting the New England Patriots with was deadly. So, and we know defense win championships. Cleveland has 2 first-round picks this year. They have the number 6 and the 24th in this year's first round draft. I mean, this year's draft in the first round. Next year, that's another pick. They got one next year. I want 3 first round picks for Max Crosby. How do you swing that? Ain't nobody gonna give up 3 for Max Crosby. Well, in reality, Cleveland would not. Well, yeah, Cleveland would be giving up 3 draft picks, number 6 and number 24, and next year's first for Max Crosby. Why would they do that? Watching Seattle do what they did with their defense, I think Cleveland is the next in line that could possibly have a defense that worthy of winning some games for them. For one, you'll put Max Crosby with Myles Garrett as your defensive ends. That's the kind of help Max Crosby wants. Myles Garrett and those two guys, they talk and everything. So Myles Garrett and Max Crosby, and you got Graham that they drafted last year, and the linebacker that they have also. They're building a damn good defense over there in Cleveland. I think adding Max with Graham and Myles Garrett on that defensive line will give you a pass rush with just 4, which a lot of teams wish they can accomplish. They want a defensive line that stout. Cleveland would have that. Now, we're looking at salaries. Well, how are you going to have Max? How will they be able to absorb Max's contract with the Myles Garrett contract they gave? Because they have 2 rookie quarterbacks. And not just that, the one main contract that's being absorbed by the cap of the Cleveland Browns is the serial jack-off artist, formerly known as I gave that for a nickname. The quarterback that they traded from Houston. And he only has 1 year left on his deal. That money, that's this year. After that he comes off of the deal this year, that money clears. Cleveland has a ton of money because there will be no star quarterback to give 50, 60, 70 million a year to. They got 2 rookies that they're going to have to sort this out and figure out who's going to be the starter. You know what I mean? So the money will be there to be able to absorb. They'll take a hit. This year they'll take a hit unless they want to Deshaun Watson gets to June 1st, but there's no reason why the June 1st them, because what a June 1st does, it takes a person's salary and split it over 2 years. He only has 1 year left. So why would I split it to give me another year of more money I got to worry about rather than just eating it this year, let Watson walk off as a free agent, and all that money is off our books? That's Cleveland. Cleveland has, I think Cleveland and Cleveland do dumb shit anyway. So why not trade 3 first round picks for Max Crosby, which will keep their rookie quarterbacks within the game? See, they're seeing teams like New England and Chicago with second year quarterbacks get into the Super Bowl, or not into the Super Bowl, into the playoffs. They're seeing this. So why can't one of theirs, Shador Sanders, people keep knocking him, but have you've got a defense that can limit the other team scoring to around 17 points, you got action regardless of if it's a rookie or not. If it's an unexperienced or a mediocre quarterback, you got action. If my team is only giving up 17, 3 touchdowns win the game. And I know Shador, or even I even say Gabriel can get you at least one on the ground. If they get inside the 5-yard line, they can run one in. So you just need to be able to pass for 2. Or better yet, 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals, 20-17. That's what a stout defense allows an offense to do, to not have to go out there and score 40 points a game just to win. You know what I mean? So I believe that Max Crosby, if he wants to be traded, and the only 2 teams that with multiple first round picks is the Jets and Cleveland. Jets will not trade for Max Crosby if they believe that they can use those picks to move up to number 1 for Mendoza. That's another discussion. Mendoza, can he be up for trade? I mean, for the number 1 pick. It all depends on how the Raiders, if somebody comes across with a draft pack or a trade package to get the number 1 overall pick, because we know this year, I think the Jets have 3 first round picks, and I think they have 2 next year, if I'm correct. Let me see. I got to make sure for certain. How many first round picks do the New York Jets have in the 2026 draft and the 2027 draft?
The New York Jets have 2 first-round picks in the 2026 draft, including their own and 1 from the Colts. In the 2027 draft, they hold 3 first-round picks, which are their own, and 2 from the Cowboys and Colts.
So it's 2 that the Jets have this year and 3 next year. Now, the way GM see the value of draft picks in the future, they don't count as a first round pick as value wise. They say any pick that has to come in the next draft drops around in value. So a first round pick will only have a value of a second round pick because you don't know where that pick is going to be. So the don't know is the reason why that is going to lose a whole round. It's going to lose a whole round value. So those 3 picks, yeah, they're first round picks to the Jets, but in value, they're going to be right now, they're second round picks. But they do have 2 firsts this year. They're not going to give up 5 picks for number 1 overall. But then again, I didn't seen the craziest shit ever happen. The craziest shit ever happened when Ricky Williams, the New Orleans Saints traded their whole draft just to get a running back. Everybody wants to talk about Genty should have won at number 6, but nobody talks about the Saints trading every fucking draft pick they had to get Ricky Williams out of Texas. Nobody talks about that shit. And we seen what happened because he was only with the Saints, I think, for 3 years. Matter of fact, let me tell you what the trade was. What was included in the trade when the New Orleans Saints traded for Ricky Williams, running back out of Texas?
To get running back Ricky Williams, the New Orleans Saints traded their entire remaining 1999 draft picks, 6 in total, plus their first and third round picks in the 2000 draft.
They traded the remainder of their draft in 1999 and their first and second picks in 2000 for a running back. But we're mad. Some not weird because I ain't included. A lot of people are mad Genty went at number 6 overall. 1 pick that got Genty. But we see people like the Saints. Or matter of fact, we can even talk about the trade that the Minnesota Vikings did with the Dallas Cowboys for Herschel Walker. That was another lopsided ass deal. That trade alone is what gave Dallas Cowboys 3 players on that roster that took them to 3 Super Bowls. That's how they got the triplets. From Emmitt Smith on. They made other trades with the trade package that they got and got more. I'm telling you, I done seen teams do crazier things. So the Jets to move up to number 1 to make sure nobody, because all the Raiders got to do is put out there, oh, we've been talking to the Cleveland Browns, because Cleveland Browns, like I said, they got 2 this year and 1 next year. Hey, and that's a team that make moves to make you scratch your head like, what the? They on dope, dick, and dynamite. You feel me? So I done seen crazier. Teams that are desperate will do desperate measures. Facts. Shout out to everybody out there, man, that's pulling up in here. I wouldn't even worry about the internet. I'd send them to Cleveland. Because we're talking about Rams and other teams that don't have the assets that we want. We're not just gonna give them away for a bag of chips in a rub job. You know what I mean? We're not gonna do that. If we're gonna trade Max Crosby, you better unass some shoe. And anybody know what that means? You're gonna have to unass some Duke shoe. You're gonna have to let us run up in you raw. Pause. You're gonna have to give us everything that we want. We may not want to get everything we want, but we're gonna put out a package out there that I say just like I said, they said it could be a haul of exactly what the Cowboys got with what's his name? Was it 2 first round picks and a Pro Bowler? But I say fuck the Pro Bowler, give us 3 fucking first round picks instead. Since one of them is gonna have to be next year and it's not gonna be valued as a first round pick, it's gonna be valued as a second. So why not? But yeah, man, that's a conversation to be had. Just like the number 1 overall pick. If I was the Raiders, I'd start leaking some shit out that Cleveland is talking to us, the Rams are talking to us, because you know they're gonna need a replacement for Matthew Stafford. And if they can put the value on Mendoza more than just a first round. Well, now I say more than a first round pick, because if somebody trades up to get it to make sure nobody jumps they ass, the Jets jumps they ass to get Mendoza, and they really want Mendoza, I can see it happening. You know what I mean? I done seen this shit happen, bro. It ain't gonna be the first, and I damn sure believe it will not be the last that you see somebody trade a gang of picks for somebody that they really covet and think that they can change their direction, change the direction of their franchise. You know what I mean? Yeah, Micah Parsons, exactly. 2 first-round picks and a Pro Bowler. I don't fuck the Pro Bowler. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, another player would be nice, but let us pick our own dude. You know what I mean? And give him a 5-year or a 4-year contract with a 5th-year option on those 3 picks. Not just that, you can trade one of them first-round picks and get more. Like, say let's just say in a perfect world, we trade Max Crosby to Cleveland. We got the 6th, the 24th, and the 2027 first-round pick from Cleveland. That means in this draft, we will have the 1st pick, the 6th pick, and the 24th pick all in the 1st round. You go out when you do what you do with number 1. I told you I'll be greedy. I'll fuck around thinking, because Mendoza is an okay quarterback. I don't think he's gonna become elite. Now, I done seen shit happen where motherfuckers do become elite, and you be like, okay, Sam Darnold's not elite, but he just won a Super Bowl. So shit can happen. Now, if you're not really sold on Mendoza, then you just straight, hey, Jets, get this shit. We want 3 firsts for him too. For number 1 overall, we want your 3 fucking first-round picks in this year's draft. But you're not really giving us 3 picks. You're actually swapping number 1 with number 2. And that means you still get a first-round pick, which you're going to get Mendoza with. But then we'll get number 2 and your other pick in the first round as well, with the there's 2 of them. I forgot what number. Let me see what all the Jets first round picks are. What picks do the New York Jets have in the first round of the 2026 NFL draft?
The New York Jets have 2 first-round picks in the
Okay,
2026
2.
NFL draft.
2nd and 16.
Number 2 overall and number 16, which they got from the Indianapolis Colts.
So in a trade with the Jets, giving them the number 1, give us your 2, your 16, and next year's whatever one out of those 3 that they have in 2027, give us your worst one, the highest one. Or if we can squeeze 4 out of them, take 4. But if not, take 3 might be interesting. So if you did both trades, trade Max Crosby to Cleveland for 624 and a 2027 first, and you trade the number 1 overall pick to the New York Jets for number 2, number 16, and 1 next year, in this year's draft alone, the Raiders would have the 2nd pick, the 6th pick, the 16th pick, and the 24th pick in this year's first round. Not to mention the 2 that we would have next year with ours, so we'll have 3 first-round picks next year. That's a cleanup. That's a cleanup. 4 first round. You mean I can't take a couple of those first rounders and trade back and get more picks and then move up and I can maneuver the draft like a motherfucker with the 2nd, the 6th, the 16, and the 24th. Just by moving Max Crosby, if he wants to go, and trading the number 1 pick. Now, next year, everybody's saying the draft class next year is better, and it is, because the people that we thought were coming out this year went back to school. That's the only reason. So you'll have an Arch Manning. You'll have a Dante Moore coming out next year. You'll have a Lenore Sellers coming out next year. You mean we can't be players in the quarterback market? You think we're going to be good this year? Especially if you trade Max Crosby. What do you think this team is going to be, and we ain't got a quarterback yet? Because we traded number 1 to the Jets. Unless you want to use number 2 and get old boy from Alabama. But I mean, shit, why do that? I mean, you could, and it wouldn't hurt you. But 4 first-round picks this year, and then 2, 3 next year? You mean next year we won't be in play for a quarterback with 3 first-round picks that happen to be first-rounders from Cleveland and fucking the Jets? Like they gonna do shit after this year. Like they gonna have draft picks in the low 20s. Get the fuck out of here. They're gonna be right up there with us. That means we get Cleveland, the Jets, and our own next year are going to be high draft picks. Hell, two of those three picks might be in that range of those quarterbacks that a team that's further down that want them might want to move up and get too. There's all kind of possibilities. But I doubt that shit happens. I doubt we trade number one, and I doubt we get rid of Max Crosby unless Max Crosby really wants to leave. And I'm kind of on the fence as far as what the media is saying and what he's saying. He's not specifically saying the shit. He don't want to be the bad guy. I understand that. He don't want to rock the boat. But I believe that there might be some truth to the fact that he does not want to be here no more, which not because he's mad at the front office and it ain't got shit to do with him sitting down the last 2 games of the season, but has everything to do that now we're going through another head coach again, another coaching staff again. Now, it looks like the Raiders might keep a couple of people on the defensive side of the ball that could possibly make Max happy, but I don't think happy is what he wants. He wants to win. The dude is not getting younger. And we got to understand that. He's still a Raider, but if he goes off the greener pastures as far as what he believes to win a Super Bowl, bruh, I can't knock him. That's why you play the game. Shit, when it comes to employment, loyalty doesn't. Loyalty only matters right then and right there and right now. Loyalty doesn't that don't apply to tomorrow. You feel me? That does not apply to tomorrow. Because tomorrow the team might want to trade me. You know what I mean? So shit, why the player always get looked down upon when they want to be traded, when the team can do it and nobody say, oh well, shit, we was mad at Matt when we got rid of fucking Khalil Mack. That was the team that moved him. So I mean, it is what it is. Now I remember, even though the salary is going up next season, you still have to pay all those first round picks, and don't forget the 5th-year option. Exactly, that's a lot of money coming out your billfold for first round picks. But I mean, it gives you an opportunity to build because we don't have a quarterback that's going to be making 50, 60 million. Pay attention to that too. See, a lot of people understand, yes, the salary cap is going up, but when the salary cap goes up, guess what that means? Position salaries go up too. So that money is going to get 8. It's going to get 8 right after 7 and before 9. It's going to get 8. You know what I mean? It's going to get 8. That's the one thing. We got money now because the salaries are what they're set at right now. But when this free agency shit jump, hey, quarterbacks, there's going to be a day when the quarterback is making 80 million a year, if not 100. Because we see the trend of especially with social media and streaming services that's paying top dollar to get the rights. And the Raiders, and not the Raiders, but the NFL is coming up with games for Black Friday games. Now we're on Christmas. And next thing you know, it's going to be on leap year, where there's a game every 4 years and you don't see them for 3. You know what I mean? Like, the Chargers should get the leap year game because you're only going to see them once every 4 years. You know what I mean? That's like, you see them once in the Super Bowl and that was it. So the Chargers should get like the leap year game on February 29th. Then the next 3 years, we don't even have to see them no more. It's like they disappear. And then every 4 years, just keep doing a leap year game. They're going to get money for that shit. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, in about 20 years, Temu going to have a platform of showing NFL games. The Temu Super Bowl. Because they done paid $20 billion for the naming rights. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Hey, the money is ridiculous when it comes to this shit nowadays because streaming companies are buku rich. Buku. Booku. Buku. It sounds like Blue Chew. Because if you take Blue Chew, then you giving her buku swipe. For real. Hey, Blue Chew, I need a sponsorship. I don't need you, but if I took you, shit, I'll be able to pole vault without a pole. You feel me? I'll be in the Olympics, boy, in LA in 2028 pole vaulting. They be like, where's his pole? Nah, he don't need one. He just popped 2 Blue Chews. Hell yeah, dick in the dirt, but not the dead kind. But yeah, man, it's a lot of shit to discuss that can happen. Once again, Mike McCoy hired on as assistant head coach. Leonard's going to be interviewed as DC. Don't know if he gets the job, but at least they're entertaining him. I'm telling you, there's candidates out there. We're going to see how this shit unfolds. The parade happened yesterday in Seattle. Now it's on to Clint Kubiak coming to the Raiders and getting the staff together, man. I'm very intrigued on what names come out the hat and who actually signed ink to paper. You feel me? So I'm going to leave y'all on that one. Y'all enjoy y'all Thursday. I might be back tomorrow. I don't know yet. I got things in the motion I got to do. But yes, I appreciate y'all popping up in here, man. Shout out to the chat for being the real ones. Raiders first downs in the building, man. Salute. I bet we just need to pick Mendoza. Yeah, take Mendoza. Like I said, we see nowadays, if you get everything right with your roster from offensive line to weapons and defense, I'll take a mid quarterback all day. Just give me one that doesn't turn the ball over. Mendoza doesn't turn the ball over, like, you know what I mean, like some do. Now, even Sam Darnold I think Sam Darnold was right behind Geno Smith in interceptions. Let me see. I think he had 14 and Geno had like 17. Let me see. How many interceptions did Sam Darnold throw in the 2025 season minus the playoffs? $14. He threw 14. How many interceptions did Geno Smith throw in 2025 season? 17.
Geno Smith threw 17 interceptions in the 2020.
So between Sam Darnold and Geno Smith, they were only 3 interceptions apart. Go figure. You know what I mean? But Geno Smith didn't have around him what Sam Darnold does. That's a damn good defense in Seattle. And hopefully we can bring some of them pieces down here to get us right. Maybe Max Crosby won't want to go, depending on if we bring in a Rick Woolen, Cody Bryant, shit like, you know what I mean? So there's people that we can bring in here that can change the dynamics of this defense like day and night. Linebackers, the one thing that I'm very concerned with. I don't know if you want to address it in free agency or hit it in the draft. You can do both, but you know what I mean? We'll see exactly what they're going after and who's going to be the DC and what kind of defense we're going to run. That's going to be very intriguing to me. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your day. Happy Thursday. Be safe. Make sure you don't pick shit off the ground and start chewing it. It could have fentanyl in it. You know what I mean? You might be walking and motherfucking catch a motherfucking Zambar and be like, ooh, Zambar is. No, don't be fucking with man-made shit. Anything that grows natural without having to be processed, like cocaine, you feel me? Fuck with it. Shrooms, hey, God made it. Weed, God made it. That's on y'all. You know what I mean? But y'all enjoy out there. Be safe, man. And don't let nobody dig into your pockets and tell you that they was just looking for change. They was trying to grab your swipe. With that being said, I'm Lunatic Raider and I'm out this bitch out.
Yeah. It's more than football, this family. This legacy. Raiders allegiance. A paper hound entertainment production.